I get to go on a fun adventure today. I'm at Wanuskewin Heritage Park, meeting up with one of the senior guides, Honey Constant.
I remember seeing a men's fancy dancer fully in yellow regalia just dancing and watching his fringe just go everywhere, and I was like, wow, this is my culture. I want to be here. And then fast forward to when I started university. I started in my archaeology career, so then I started taking more classes here and there, and eventually I had to take a field school where I have to practice actually excavating before going into the real world. And the excavation was here at Wanuskewin. Dr. Walker took us through the entire valley on a 2-hour hike, talking about each site and the history of how we even started, how the park is even still here. I was really inspired by the community coming together to love something like Wanuskewin. I did a lot of summer student jobs. I worked at Fort Carlton, so then I wanted to kind of expand somewhere other places where I actually had archaeology in my career. Basically, I saw a job posting for Wanuskewin. It was actually for a full-time position, and I knew that I was still in school, so I applied anyway just on a whim. I've been here for almost 2 years now. Basically, as one of the senior guides, I do the tours, and our walks can vary from traditional knowledge of plants to how they were used, to even the archaeology sites, talking about how people lived here and how long they've lived here and how that site has formed and how it's changed over time. So I get to talk about that, but then I also get to do TPU teachings, where we learned our teachings from the elder Mary Lee. And we get to teach people the importance of the teachings and how it was built, but also the mobility of the plains and the peoples and how the teepee really helped them. Plan all the workshops to get people excited about the traditional crafts and the arts. So I'm starting my Master's of Archaeology at the U of S, and then my project is with Dr. Ernie Walker. So I get to create interpretive programming for Wanuskewin to use for archaeology, but from an Indigenous perspective. I can see myself going further and just kind of taking these programs that we have here and take it to other places, because something that I really love about archaeology and how it helped me personally is I'm reconnecting to stories that we have lost or experiences that we have lost. So I knew that we heavily relied on bison, but I didn't really know to what extent. So I think using archaeology, the science, to get kids and even adults excited about our past is something that I want to do. So I can definitely see myself here at Wanuskewin if I can try to create my own little niche of things, I guess.